Hey guys, welcome back. So it's gonna be a very interesting video today because yesterday I saw the conversation between two raid content creators became quite a popular topic. So if you guys are unfamiliar with the situation, basically a couple days ago, 6net Boomer, my boy 6net Boomer made a video. This is his video title. It's called "You're probably bad at the game if you do this," and he was reacting to another content creator, Chosen. Reacting to Chosen selling some gear pieces that he thinks it is one of the best gear pieces you can have. So he completely disagreed and kind of roasted Chosen, I will say. Then yesterday Chosen released a video called "My Response to Boomer Talking Crap." I'm gonna take a look at these gear pieces myself and share you guys some of my thoughts about if you should sell them or not. I'm not gonna watch the video live. Alright, I don't want to make it like a copy strike or anything. So first, the disclaimer. I want to say Chosen was one of my favorite content creators. Alright, I remember when I first started this game in early 2020. Chosen and Hell Hades, they are two of my favorite content creators, and I even asked Chosen to pull my shards on his stream. He probably doesn't remember, but he pulled my very first Mountain King on my account back in early 2020. Alright, so yeah, that's basically the situation. Alright, what is Boomer saying? This Boomer's video is super short, so let's just get into Chosen's video. I have watched it already, and actually I have. Alright, let's just take a look at the gear pieces he sold in his Twitch stream. Alright, let's see if I think these should be sold or not. So alright, so first one, is this the first one? Okay, so this is the first one. He sold this piece. Let me cover myself a little bit. Don't want to make it awkward. Okay, so he sold this piece. Personally, I think this piece has a great potential. You don't get gear pieces like this often because the point that Chosen was making is if you see a 6-star epic piece, if it has flat stats on it, it's not good. And I kind of disagree because I think for gear sets like speed set, accuracy set, perception set, I think flat stats does not matter at all. I will show you guys a couple examples of the gear pieces I'm using. It's absolutely god tier and it has a lot of flat stats. Alright, so personally I would not sell this pieces. I will not sell this piece just because the flat stats, like if it rolls double accuracy, it's already very good. But this one is actually not that big of a deal. But if it's accuracy set or perception set, then I would definitely not sell it. But for speed set, it's actually not that big of a deal. Because on the champion that needs accuracy, like Madame or Ramantu champion like that, Warlord, you are not going to use speed set. So this is actually not a big deal. Even if he sold it, it's not that big of a deal. But if it's a perception set, it's absolutely a must roll. Alright, let's move on to the second one. Alright, come on. Alright, so for this one, I also watched his response. Chosen was saying this piece is too niche. Even though it's a 6-star legendary piece, there's no champion you can use this piece on. And also, he's saying that Chaos Ore is so hard to get. What I want to say about this is, first, this piece is not niche at all. The first champion I think of that can use this one is Seer. Alright, think about Seer. For the way you should build your Seer is for the chest plate, the main stats is completely irrelevant. Alright, main stats does not matter at all, because for when you're building a Seer, all that matters on the chest plate is substats that has crit rate and crit damage. If it rolls, let's say a 2 times on crit rate, 2 times on crit damage, this is like a god tier piece for Seer. Alright, and plus the other reason this piece is not niche at all is if you guys progress into higher difficulty of Hydra, this piece can actually be usable. Because for player like myself, I play Nightmare Hydra, and the accuracy and resistance requirement is crazy. It's actually crazy. For example, when I'm building my Krisk or Duchess, it requires 500 resistance and 400 accuracy to be able to resist the Hydra debuff and to land my own buff. You guys know what I mean? So I think this piece could be good if it rolls, let's say, 3 times on accuracy. Then the total stats value is actually great, because if you're going against, let's say, Brutal or Nightmare Hydra, the accuracy and resistance requirement is really high, and you will need pieces like this if it rolls on accuracy. All right, then let's talk about Chaos Ore. All right, I completely disagree that Chaos Ore is too hard to get. If you guys being in a decent clan last week, you basically get 6-star legendary Chaos Ores from clan shop. I don't think it's too hard to get. If you just play the game, finish the event, you should be able to get like 2 or 3 on average every month. I think that's more than enough, all right? Because for player like me, I only use 6-star legendary Chaos Ore on quad rolls. Only quad rolls. It doesn't matter which set it is. Obviously, most preferably it's gonna be speed set, divine speed set, perception set, but you can use it on savage set. It doesn't really matter, but you only use it on quad rolls. Alright, maybe a quad flat roll, something like that. That's why, like, I still have a lot of Chaos Ore saved up because I have no gear to use it on. You guys see the point? Like, even if you're not a super endgame player, I will say for the 6-star legendary Chaos Ore, you should only use it on triple rolls. Never use it on double rolls. So let's say if it hits triple on any of these stats, then you can just use a Chaos Ore, right? Especially if you're not super endgame. I assume you don't have a triple speed roll speed set chest play yet. Then this is a perfect piece. This is a perfect gear piece if you want to invest your Chaos Ore. It just need to hit certain substats 3 times, and you can just invest your ore, right? So what I think Chosen should do here is at least roll it to 8. But if Chosen is saying that, oh, it's too time consuming, there are too many gear pieces like this, he just doesn't have the time to roll, then I think it makes sense, right? Because I have to agree that rolling gear in this game is super time consuming, especially if you don't use certain third-party tool, right? So if Chosen is saying there are too many gear pieces that has Chaos Ore potential and he doesn't have the time to roll it, I think that makes sense. So if that's the case, then just sell it, right? There's nothing really to say. But this is just at least for me, this is definitely a keep for me. Alright, so let's go to the next one. Alright, so for this one, he sold this one as well because he said this has a flat stats. So I think it's a little bit weird, especially when it comes to accuracy's main stats chest. I think flat stats is completely irrelevant. I will show you guys a couple gear pieces that I'm using on my account after I go through these gear pieces. Alright, so like for the accuracy chest, I think the substats except speed is irrelevant. If this crit damage is flat attack, it doesn't really matter. You guys know what I mean? Like if it has 2 times speed, that's definitely a keep. Like I've been playing this game for over 2 years and I farmed countless dragon runs, and on my account I have total like 3 accuracy chests from speed set, and it rolls on speed substats 2 times or higher. I only have like 3 from more than 2 years of playing this game. Alright, well, even though this piece probably won't be used if you're super endgame, because if you want to gear your champion that requires accuracy, you'd rather go with perception set. I'm always saying that I'm not a super fan of speed set. I don't think speed set is the best set in the game, but this one is definitely a keep, alright? At least for me. Alright, let's go to the next one. Alright, this one, he sold this one as well. I think Chosen was saying that if this HP or defense is attacked, this is a keep. I still kind of disagree because I honestly think that if you want to use this champion on a damage dealing champion, then I mean, what I should say is just don't use a 5-star gear pieces on damage dealing champion. If I'm keeping this one, I only want speed out of it. So it doesn't really matter if it's attack percentage, a flat attack, it doesn't matter. I'm not gonna use it, alright? This is a 5-star crit rate gauntlets. Why does it even matter if it's attack percentage or HP percentage? All I'm looking for is speed here. Well, technically if it's a 5-star legendary speed set piece, I'm not looking for anything. It just need to be there, because if I got a quad roll, if I got any quad roll, right, it can be a quad flat attack roll. I can just invest my chaos ore into it, because there are not many gear pieces that you can use a 5-star legendary chaos ore. And if you got a quad roll anywhere, it doesn't have to be speed, it's a keep, right? You can use chaos ore. And like Chosen has 2 legendary chaos ore saved up, 2 5-star legendary chaos ore saved up. Like, when is he gonna use this, right? If you don't roll gear pieces like this, you will never have the opportunity to use it if you don't even roll the gear. So for gear pieces like this, personally, it's a keep for me. Because it could be potentially a quad speed roll, which if it's a max high roll, it's gonna be 25 speed, which is huge. And if it's not a quad speed, if it's quad anything, just use chaos ore. So it's really not about main stats, it's not about substats, it's just about this gear piece being speed set, and that's it. Then that's a keep. All right. So for this one, Chosen also sold this one. What I want to say is this is one of the best piece he has in this video. All right, if it rolls on speed twice, it's already a keep, because even though like I'm a super endgame player, I play this game for a long time, I don't have many HP percentage gear pieces that has speed substats. That's just a fact. And at least for me, like when I'm building when I'm building a champion that is not an arbiter, that does not absolutely need speed, I prefer not to use speed. I prefer not to use speed boots. All right. For example, when I'm gearing my damage dealer, even when I'm gearing my Madame series, I'm not using speed boots. I will show you guys the gear in a second. And when I'm gearing champion like Necret, Ursuga, and even for Krisk, I use Krisk for my Hydra team. I prefer not to use speed boots. I can get speed from the substats, right? Because if we just compare the max main stats on the boots, so a 6-star one, the max HP percentage is 60%, and the max speed is 45, right? If you roll it to level 16, and if we just compare these two stats, from the substats, actually 60% HP is much harder to get compared to 45 speed. So when you're gearing a champion that does not absolutely require speed, I recommend you guys to avoid using speed set if you want to get the maximum value of your gear, right? So if it rolls 2 times on speed, it's already a keep, or 2 times a resistance, it doesn't matter. If it hits 2 times on resistance, it's super good for Hydra, obviously. So I think this is one of the best one he showed in his video. So yeah, I guess that's basically it. Chosen disagree with Boomer in his video. Chosen's point is basically first, Chaos Ore is too hard to get, right? And if you just keep all these like all these gear pieces that are Chaos Ore potential, you are going to run out of inventory. I think that's kind of true, especially when it comes to the type of player that do not have the time to roll gear. Then I think that's true. All right, if you have no time to roll gear, then just don't roll it, just sell it, right? I think this point actually makes sense. And then his second point is, if it's a 6-star gear and has flat stats, it's a sell. That one I don't agree. All right, I disagree. I completely disagree. I think flat stats does not matter at all. And his third point is some gear pieces being too niche. I mean, if a gear piece is being too niche, why not keep it, right? You might just get a niche champions in the future, right? That's what I would do. So anyways, that's it for the video. Let me show you guys a couple gear pieces I have that is kind of interesting. All right, so hold on, let me take a look. All right, let's see my warlord. This is a super strong warlord, and let's take a look at this one. This is a 5-star one, right? And it's a quad speed. So if you see a gear pieces like this, do not sell it. Even if it did not roll on speed, if it's a quad roll, do not sell it. Use your Chaos Ore on the speed set or perception set or divine speed or sets like this, alright? And let's take a look at the gauntlets. So a lot of people might think this is garbage, right? Look at this flat attack main stats. Alright, and it's not perfect roll. It rolls on speed 3 times and it's super low roll, and it hits on flat defense ones. Like, it's still really good. It's a triple speed that and has a accuracy substats, right? Don't sell it. Like, the main stats and flat stats substats, it doesn't matter at all. When it comes to building champion like a Warlord or Kaima or Madame, it does not matter. Flat stats is completely irrelevant. And let's look at this one. All right, I have flat attack here, so accuracy chance, triple speed roll. Do not sell it. Flat stats does not matter. All right, so also like for my Warlord's amulet, I'm using an amulet like this. Look at this. 5-star legendary. This is a 5-star. A lot of people just sell it without looking. And this is attack main stats. And I got a quad accuracy roll here. This is a god tier piece. But if you don't roll it, if you just sell all the 5-star pieces right away, you will never get a gear set like this. That's just how it is. And probably another example is my Yumiko. I just made a Yumiko video yesterday. Let me show you guys a couple examples here. So for this one, flat attack. Well, don't sell something like this if it has flat attack. It's totally fine. It's probably gonna be a quad speed roll. And the funny story is, this piece was not a quad speed roll originally. This was a quad crit damage roll, if I remember correct. And then I used my Chaos Ore on it, and boom, I got a quad speed here. That's why I recommend you guys to keep all the 6-star legendaries. It doesn't matter which gear set. If you got a quad roll, you keep it. Alright. Then for the attack percentage gauntlets, look at this. Flat stats again. Defense, flat stats. Why does it even matter, right? This is a god tier piece. Flat stats just does not matter. It's irrelevant. It's completely irrelevant. And then also for this banner here, it's another quad speed roll banner. It was not originally a quad speed roll. It was something like a flat defense or something. Then I invested a Chaos Ore into this piece, and I got a accuracy main stats and quad speed here. Think about that. Alright. Also, let me show you guys another piece I'm using on my Madam series. Like I said before, I did not use the speed boots on my Madam series. It is true. Look at this boots. Alright, just look at this boots. Flat HP boots with quad accuracy roll. I should definitely use a 6-star accuracy glyph on her, on this gear piece. I mean, like I see a lot of other people gearing their Madame series in like 240 to 250 speed. I think that's completely unnecessary. I would say, like, all you have to do with your buff strip is you have to make sure the buff strip is speed tuned with your damage dealer. So my Madam series is 186 speed, and my damage dealer usually they are 170 or 180, between that range. So there's really no need to make my Madam series over 200 speed, and it's actually a bad idea to make my Madam series too fast. You don't want any other champion to go between your buff strip and damage dealer. That's why, like, in the current meta, I don't even think it's necessary to gear a buff strip like Madame in speed boots. Like, this is a god tier boots. All right. Anyways, like, all of these does not apply to you if you don't have the time to roll gear. And if you don't have the time to roll gear, I think all these are understandable, right? Not everybody has the time to roll gear. Rolling gear is kind of time intensive, and yeah, that's basically it for the video. The whole point I'm making is I still think Boomer is right. All right, all the things Boomer said are true in his video, unless you don't have the time to roll gear again. So yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. Hope you guys enjoy it, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.